Christy Belcher ignored a 5 a.m. phone call on February 2nd. The phone rang again immediately. This time she knew. The previous morning, Belcher had conducted a veterinary exam on Autumn, the pregnant Masai giraffe at the Greenville Zoo.
We went out on exhibit. Autumn was doing great. She looked wonderful, and I thought, we have about 2 weeks until I think she's going to give birth. And then on Tuesday morning, around 5:03 a.m., my cell phone rang, and I thought it was my alarm going off just to wake me up. So I hit what I was thinking, snooze. Well, it was our zoo director, Jeff Bullock. So when I looked down again, I said, that phone sound doesn't sound like my alarm. Something's different. And I saw it was Jeff. And so Jeff just happened to be watching our Earth Cam. So we have a live camera that's on the giraffes 24/7. He said, I think we need to go to the zoo. So I was in my car and at the zoo in record time.
Autumn gave birth at 6:16 a.m. to Tatu, a Swahili name meaning third child. Giraffes give birth upright. The fall from mom to the floor stimulates the newborn calf's first breath.
Those few moments of watching for the baby to take its first breath seemed like an eternity to me, but then once I saw it breathing, I felt much better about it. So we had my veterinary technician, myself, our other veterinarian, and zookeepers in the barn for the first few hours. So we were making notes every minute, just writing down what is mom doing, what's her respiration rate, what's the baby doing, is it nursing? And then we kind of stepped away and this is where we used our Earth Cam. So it was very helpful to have a camera because we took ourselves out of the barn just because she seemed a little nervous, and we watched her from our offices on the camera. And then once we realized everything, the baby was nursing, it was standing, doing what giraffes normally should do, we felt a little bit better.
Christy helps care for hundreds of animals at the Greenville Zoo. After graduating from Clemson University with a degree in animal and veterinary science in 2003, she studied in the Caribbean, Peru, and at numerous zoos and veterinary hospitals around the country, learning to provide medical care to exotic wildlife from around the world. She gives fecal exams to frogs, lizards, and amphibians to test for parasites. She vaccinates leopards and lions. She helps nurse a rescued python back to health. She gives flu shots to orangutans. And of course, she was among the first people to meet Tatu, who stood 6 feet 1 inches tall and weighed nearly 158 pounds at birth.
Everyone asks me, how do you know how to work on a giraffe? Well, it really did start with my training and education at Clemson, just being out on the farms with the horses, with the cows, with the goats and the sheep. And so that was very instrumental, looking back in 1999 to 2003 when I was at Clemson. I had no idea that I would be working with giraffes or having a baby born. So I like to tell people, always embrace the education and what the students are getting at Clemson, because you never know what that's going to prepare you for.